these heroes shape up now with all the new changes. I'm watching Medusa run out of base with only 200 health.
Yeah. Right. That's Medusa now. That's just how she is. That's what she does. Just the moment she's out of mana, that lane is kind of nightmarish. It's interesting. Again, I don't know if this is intended or not, but mana shield taking full damage before reductions is honestly really bad for an agi hero. Like, you are relying on that scaling physical along with your attack speed and damage, your physical resist, but mana shield doesn't care. So it just feels like a very badly tuned hero at the moment. I think if you fix that, then it's probably okay. Maybe increase your starting HP just a tad bit. And you're honestly fine because you itemize for all-around stats. Anyway, you're going to have some strength towards the late game. But as it stands, your agi just feels weird. Like, what does it matter you reduce damage on your HP when you have 200 of it? Or 400 later on? Like, it's not much.
Yeah, I don't know. Whoa, it's a nice triple kick, though. Although, Fish King might be in some trouble. The grenade connected didn't just out of range, so that slow is not going to be there. What did we get in the bounties? Looks like it was a 2 for 2. Nothing too crazy.
Yeah, nothing too wild. We'll get to see the lanes break out. Down mid, small KK on the Monkey up against Butterfly Effect on the Wind Ranger. And again, this isn't too bad for a Wind Ranger. You can dodge out the physical harassment from small KK. You can poke back with a power shot. It's actually not that easy for the Monkey King to kind of work this lane out. So I do like this last pick coming out from the side of Cactus. If Butterfly Effect pops off really quick as well, this here is going to be pretty hard to fight into. Your focus fire damage has been, your penalty has been reduced a little bit. You do more output. You just have a lot to give out in these fights. And it's so key for small KK to have this strong start as well, because he is your natural diffusal carrier. He is kind of this jumpy hero that wants to run around the map. He's pretty much your playmaker on the lineup for poke. So small KK has to try to find as much as he can here. Doing a good job in the first few levels, but that is something that you expect to change as the levels go up here.
Feels like the Wind Ranger hero, though, is very hit or miss, right? Like, if you're not snowballing, getting pickoffs, then it seems like you're, ran through bottom lane, all right? A little bit more nuke potential than Fish King was expecting, seems like. So third spot's going to be picked up. They've got a lot of resources still to play with as well. So even TZY, wait, that's my Medusa going down, team. That's no good.
Yeah, it is the Medusa. It is the Medusa. And I think there's one awkward thing as well. I'm not sure if this was patched out, but apparently because Mana Shield counts as a level 1 spell, you can't level it at 3, if I recall right. Or you can't level it up at some point. You have to kind of wait the extra level to kind of get more durability. So it's a little bit awkward for the Medusa having to go 1-1-1. Especially, again, you kind of do want the durability here just because your stats aren't the best. So you have to kind of take the dead point and split shot, which you're not using in the lane. And it's
true.
A little bit awkward.
I just see that. That's... Huh. That is very weird. Oh no.
The one thing you're getting here for Cactus is Jumi can be really effective on Chen, and Holy Persuasion feels so good. Chen can farm so fast. Like, he can hit this Mac Guardian Reeves timing real quick just because he's farming with Holy Persuasion. Like, he's literally getting the bounty for the creepy controls. So you're just winning every single time as a Chen. You're pretty happy.
Have you seen Chen take over the Ogre Bruisers? And farm with them?
I have not seen that yet, no.
They do so much damage. It is bottom lane. We're in a little bit of trouble. TZY unable to hit back at the moment. I think that Scorch Earth that he activated was just level 1, I believe. So it didn't feel like they had the damage to be able to turn it back around. But yeah, I mean, the Ogres do a flat like 200 damage, and then there's percent damage on top of it, which I can't remember what that comes into play. I'm trying to find an Ogre now so I can say, but it's just so easy to clear. I see no ogres across the map. What's going on? All right, there we go. I got one. What is it? So 200 fight damage and then plus 8% of their current HP as damage to all the units, which is so much to clear camps. And there's no, like, he's got no mana pool or anything like that. 800 health, so you just, you farm really, really fast if you can get that creep.
Yeah, I'd love to see Jumi kind of hit that. I think that's all you can kind of do in this lane because of the back and forth stealing potential coming out from the side of Poke, because you've got the hook to kind of just clear out the creep as well. So you just kind of want to play it greedy, try to see how much Summer can get without too much assistance. Get what you want. You need to kind of compensate for slower lanes outside. Like, this is a really strong start for Lanfer. Again, just having a pretty decent lane matchup, not under any threat, has the phase boots up now in the Sven. The one lane that is hurting for the side of Poke is still mid. Butterfly Effect's still doing a good job. He's not fully shutting down the monkey, though. Small KK is still able to farm up, and Small KK has cut his tree line, which is pretty cool in terms of not giving out any good shackle opportunities for Butterfly Effect. So you don't really have as much that you can do there, but at the same time, you are farming. And your 6 timing here on Butterfly with buff to Focus Fire, it feels a little bit better once you have Javelin up here.
Yeah, I wonder if we're going to see him look to rotate or who's going to be the first one, because, well, Jumi does go through the rift. So is he wanting to farm this stack before getting involved? What's the call going to be for Mr. Jumi? You do leave Medusa solo, and as a result, Summer is, oh, well, no health and, oh, God, when you got no mana, your health all just evaporates.
Do you see why I was so flabbergasted by Medusa here? Aries, it's a weird hero, man. It's so weird. And the worst thing is you're not even playing into a Nyx or an Axe. I swear, Axe, you just die.
Well, mid lane, that's a big one. Small KK should be able to get the kill even without the focus fire. Are they going to need the power shot? Does he even go for it? Go for it! Not mana just yet. Meanwhile, Chen also dies top lane. Just baiting our observer. I apologize. He's got enough. Ah, come on. All right, well, the top lane's completely over. As soon as Killer got Vanguard, he was able to play solo versus Medusa, so it didn't even matter if Chen went back to the jungle, even if he rotated mid with a bunch of creeps. But, I mean, they're not even going to get a time to even fight with that tower still up. It just goes down off the back of a couple kills onto the Cactus heroes. And now what do? Well, someone's back in the jungle, so, okay.
Yeah, just farm up. And this is where it really feels like Medusa doesn't fit into the patch, mainly because with her changes, it does feel like she needs a lot of items. You know, it's not really a tempo hero. We used to talk about Medusa not being a slow farming hero. They catch small KK here.
Whoa, Butterfly, whoa!
What?
Radiant's bottom tower is falling.
Hey, they got one tower at least. Whoa! What's going on, man? What's happening across the map? People are just dying.
They're going insane. Everyone's going insane right now. I'm surprised it's in day 2 or day 3 of us playing on the patch where everyone's losing their mind with all these changes, but it's happening, Aries.
So, what the hell is his skill build on Medusa? Because don't you want more points in mana for your survivability, but it also gives you damage? I mean, damage per mana. I'm not reading this wrong, right? It's so weird how this hero gets damage now, depending on a mana pool, but you're like, you want split shot and your snake maxed out because that's also your farming. It seems like there's no happy medium, because it used to be like 1 point in mana shield, then like split shot and snake you max out. But now it's like, I don't even know.
Yeah, it's a weird one. I honestly don't know. I do not know. Like, that's the one thing. Again, you can't even level the shield at level 2 because it counts as a level 1 spell, so you have to skip it. So it just makes your laning really weird, where ideally, I mean, you can't go level 2 Mystic Snake because you pick that up with level 1. So you want at least like a 0-1-2 build by 2, but you can't because reasons. It's awkward. At least, you know, the farming pace is still there. You'll get the Manta. And honestly, old Medusa, you'd say Manta plus Ultimate Orb, you're kind of good. You're kind of an early tempo hero. I don't know if you could say the same thing now. Butterfly Effect really keen with that Focus Fire. Doesn't manage to connect the Shackle Shot before the leap away. You're just going to lose out on not the longest cooldown, but some pressure onto small KK. A strong start for Poke already, though. Like, Hill is free farming. He's actually allowed to just play the Pudge as basically this kind of greedier semi-core, not even bothering rotating around the map. You've got room for Lonfer to farm up freely as well. No threat coming out from the Doom. Mask of Madness up. And, well, small KK.
Some trouble. No way. What? He's gonna live.
No.
And now he's providing vision for the boys to turn it. Although they will get the roll away though, so Fish King. They'll be cautious about the hook. It's coming, Killer. They might go for butterfly effect instead. Oh my god, he got him. Man, this extra speed on the hook now seems crazy. Killer's gonna be rewarded with a double kill.
It's massive. This Pudge has had a free lane, a good rotation out. Putting down the tempo from mid, which is really what it feels like you're relying on here for Cactus. Just the snowball from your Wind Ranger. So you're already off in a pretty good position. And again, he just hooks down to Chen creeps as well, so the army doesn't feel as scary to deal with. Just constantly farming up, clearing out. They save small KK off the back, but they've got some massive stacks to clear out for the Sven down the line. So you've got some good flash farm for Lonfer. And the hook speed, it's so funny that got changed, right? Because this was an initial nerf to Pudge before. This used to be his old speed, if I recall right. So,
oh, really?
Just back to old Pudge. Yeah, there was a time they dropped the speed. They were just constantly nerfing Pudge. And, well, it's kind of reverted, which is great. I feel like that hero... This is the Pudge. This is Pudge. This is what I want to see. Like, where you can sneak away with much more greedy hooks than your more calculated setups, smart hooks. It's just a lot more flashy now to watch.
But it must have been a long time ago, because for me, it's just... I'm so used to seeing the speed of the previous hook. Now this looks instant almost. And I don't even know how much hearing it in Fog of War, like how loud it is. Because I heard Jenkins say on a panel that he said it's not really noticeable. And if anyone's going to have a good understanding of the Pudge, like I'll kind of take his word over anything else. So like, I don't know. I'm very, very intrigued on where this hero is going to fit in the meta coming up.
Yeah, I think, honestly, I feel like it was noticeable. And that change was all the way back in 7.03 when Pudge lost that speed on his hook down to the old 1450. So it's back to the 1600. I remember when it dropped to 1450, it felt really atrocious. There you go.
No. Beautiful hook.
Look at that.
There's Mr. Killer.
Look at the Dusa.
Mid lane, they should be able to get the kill onto small KK though. TZY is going to look to play around off the back of the Doom. And they got multiple heroes nearby. They're even probably going to get Aaron as well. Although they do have to respect the rotation out of Lonfer. With this God Strength activating a little bit of control, he can start to go to work. Oh my
Killer.
lord. Oh, why butterfly effect? Dude, Aaron's level not. What? Hang on, what the? What?
Kills. It's all about kills. This is really how the patch works. Like, you do not gain much from being passive. You miss out. Oh boy. Yeah, no, the hook speed being back. I can see why they nerfed it before, but I was really angry when they nerfed it. So I'm super happy that it's back to this speed. It feels good.
Are you a Pudge enjoyer?
Yeah. I mean, all I need now is just suicide on Rod. Just let me die with Rod. Let me go back to my Solar Ring Pudge. Please. It's my playstyle. I am making space by making them run a Pudge that will just die. Yeah, that's probably too best. This game for Cactus, though, the recovery plan is... It's not the most straightforward. And I don't know if Adusa can carry a game still. That's my one thing here as well.
I don't know either, as they're getting another kill and... this is... Wind Ranger's another hero that does not catch up. So she's had a abysmal start to the game. 4 deaths. Killer's already hoping to get TZY as well. We'll take the creep away at least, but this is... this game's all on TZY, right? Like this Doom, he went minus Meteor Hammer though, so it's a farm-intensive build out again. Bottom lane though, they're gonna cut down the tree. That should be able to set up for the Meteor Hammer, so they'll probably get the kill into small KK. with the use of the War Storm, preventing the ultimate. He does still get it off, but it's not going to matter. There's so much damage over time, and Nuke, thanks to that maxed out Boulder Smash, and it's even going to be enabled to even further now with the Veil completed from Fish King.
Yeah, I'm just going to be able to run down. The hurting point right now on Poke is small KK. At a pretty rough lane, pretty rough scaling coming out. Oh, Killer.
Oh, okay, what's going on top lane? And trying to TP out, should be able to make it. Now, Killer, if need, has Lonfer nearby. But I don't know if they're even going to be able to kill this guy. Vanguard, he seems pretty untouchable. Wait. Oh my. Okay, so before that was going on top, I was watching Ranfu and Fish King battle out for the Wisdom Room. Ranfu sniped it somehow, and then he also got a kill off the back of Freezing Field. So, very nicely done.
Yeah, I have zero clue what's happening in this game. I'll be frank with you, Aries. It's a wacky one for sure. 14-3, feeling good for Poke. Theoretically, you're not out of it for Cactus, but a 3K lead in the current patch, it's a massive lead.
Killer's trying to solo kill. Yeah. Ooh, Shackle. Oh. Well, that's a big kill. 6-0-3 on the Pudge, and a lot of experience is going to be more than likely. Oh, they got a two for it. Yuck. Oh, no. That doesn't feel good.
It doesn't feel good, but it's necessary. Again, the kills are big, so you get a good amount of gold going your way. 1,000 off the back of that.
Now mid lane again. What's going on? Small KK. Ultimate, of course, still on cooldown for a little bit of time. Lonfer might be able to give him some bonus armor to help keep him light, but it's not going to matter. With the Javelin Pox able to secure the kill. They can still turn around though. Lonfer. And with the God Shot activated once again, this man does a lot of damage if they don't respect the Sven. They need the control. Ranfu's going to be able to provide that as well with the maxed out Frostbite. Even will yoink the kill as well.
Yeah, you're still finding some counter trades coming out for Poke. That is still a bigger kill onto Killa. I think overall you're still happy about the earlier fight, even though you do bleed out a couple in the follow-up fight, as you are getting the itemization you need. Butterfly Effect has his Maelstrom up, more output from the Wind Ranger in these engagements. You're buying space out for Summer. He does have the Sanj and Yasha up, so he doesn't opt for the full Manta, seeing more value in having some strength. So he's got 500 HP. Which is better than 200.
Oh, this is a tier 2 tower team. Okay. They mode farm. Butterfly Effect went Maelstrom. So he is looking to try and do whatever he can to keep up. What's going on?
No, Aaron just puts well played on Killer when he blinks into the creep wave and hooks the creep wave. He thought it would be a blind angle to take the Doom. Like, yeah, well, I'm gonna get the Doom.
Oh, whoa, he's out. Now top lane, TZY. It's going to go down underneath the tier 3 tower. They might get some damage onto this as well. Yeah, why not? A little bit of poke.
Yeah.
It's a lot, hang on, there's a lot of damage. Oh, all right. They finally cut down Small KK's tree. One first pretty close by. Let's see if once again the Warcry is going to be enough to keep him alive. Small KK, can he be able to get the
the hook save.
He finds it. He's still alive. No way. The Magnetize are going to take him out. They fight. Wait, he's stuck on the hike? What the hell is this high ground?
It's a weird ass
my
clip.
lords. Well, they even had to put a ward there for that as well, so a little unfortunate.
Oh my God. This game. While that happens, Aaron's just hanging out top solo. He drops the tier 3 down to 800 all by himself. I mean, how is he allowed to do that? I guess everyone's just 2 Titans chasing small KK and TZY's around. He has to use the Doom?
Oh, they should get him right with the damage of... Oh, he's got him with a Meteor. Bop. And Butterfly Effect yoinks it.
Takes a little bit more than you wanted to find a simple Enchantress kill, but you find it in the end. Again, kills are big, so you're more than happy to just take it. Fish King?
Yeah, got more kills happening across the map. Poor Earth Spirit. 27 kills, 18 minutes in, and somehow it's only a 3,000 deficit for Cactus in the end. So, I mean, Summer's getting time to be able to find her farm. Chrysalis now completed here for the Medusa, so a lot more damage for her.
Yeah, I don't know if damage is your big issue, and I don't believe the mana shield gives you more damage per mana. I think it just, I don't know what this actually means. Like, I read this, and I'm like, I don't understand it. I do not, I think it's just a carryover from the old mana shield. They just left that, maybe. Because I think it literally just, no.
Oh, nicely done. They're going to be able to purge off the win run. Jimmy tries to protect with the mech and the pipe, but the utility is not enough to keep his mid laner alive, and well, now he's going to end up being buried as well with him.
Clearing out the Wind Ranger, which hasn't popped off. As you mentioned, from behind, the Wind Ranger does feel awkward. It doesn't feel like there's any big hero to connect with right now. So they clear out the mid, and they just keep going around.
This will some TZY though still won't be able to escape. They might just go for Roche, yeah, with Godstrand activated. So they're going to have about 2/3 duration left. They've got the Orb of Corrosion as well from Lonfer, so they should go down pretty fast.
Yeah. They've got the damage, they've got the hold. Cactus not in position to contest that one right now. They're going to be able to take it. Well, not quite. They are looking for more kills instead. No, they're following Roche. All right. It's that awkward time. You beat Roche. He's like, no, walking in. Daytime goes to his office. And then they beat him up there again.
So funny. They'll get him nonetheless. And now you've got the H's. It's actually give it a small KK, so maybe Lonfer is wanting to farm a little bit longer.
Yeah, and this is a pretty good shard to get from the Tormentor onto your chin, so you can get the Ancient Creeps up and running here for a point. Only one right now because you only have the level 1 Hand of God. But that is pretty big. More presence coming out from the Chen. Always feels good. Time Warp Aura giving you a free 12% reduction.
Some are... Oh, he's... Whoa. Alright, he's out. They've been Hand of God as well, just to... I guess Jimmy was getting going on too, along with his creeps. So Lonfer, we're one of those Ancients that they were running with. And now it looks like this Tier 2 tower we're going to try and claim as well.
Yep, just go for the straightforward push. And this is, again, a little bit of space out for Cactus to try to build up. And you are getting TZY. I believe his BKB is fully finished, so a lot safer in the Doom up front here.
Oh, this is pretty deep, lads. Yeah, they Doom the... Alright, he's got second life to work with on the Monkey King, and... Well, meanwhile, they're just going to turn it back around on TZY, and they're going to dive further inside the base as well. There's nothing
that's not a hero
to stop Poke.
That is not a hero.
Yeah, much longer in this game is a triple G. Like, get me out. No GG as well from Butterfly Effect. He didn't have the performance he was hoping for with the Wind Ranger. One of the lowest